Hello and welcome to this week's Modern Toyfare Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing one of my favorite characters from Dragon Ball Z, the SH Figuarts Proud Namekian Piccolo 2.0 figure. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, as always, we're going to take a look at some of the details here first. As you can see, you've got that bright green skin, you've got molded eyebrows and his face painted on there, you've got his antennas, you've got his pointy ears, you've got all the muscles in his chest and his collarbone, wrinkles going down through his gi, you've got all of the ripples in his biceps and forearm and shoulder that are pink, and then you've got the fist, which has the white nail for the thumb, and then more wrinkles going down through his pants. You've got his shoes, which are that nice bright brown and has some wrinkles in it. You also have some skin showing there in the bottom. And then more wrinkles on the back going all the way up through to the top. Overall, pretty much what we expected. Great looking figure. Not a lot of shading, but I kind of like the new matte look they're going for. Alright, now for some articulation. So we'll start with the head. It does get quite a bit up and then quite a bit down. Gets a little assistance from that extra neck peg. And then he does spin 360 degrees full exorcist style. Tilts a bit to the right and also to the left. Again, that extra neck joint helps. And then arms go 90 degrees out. You've got the bicep swivel. And then you do have the double jointed elbows. Wrist peg goes downward and upward as well. And then 360 degrees all the way around. He does have the butterfly joint that we've been seeing a lot more lately. And it comes out pretty far. And then waist goes pretty far back. So you can see it's got the two joints at the waist and the chest. And then pretty far forward as well. And then it does tilt to the left and to the right. You can see the belt's a separate piece, so it kind of shifts whenever you move him. And then it can twist pretty far all the way around. However, the belt does kind of hinder it a little bit. Legs go 90 degrees out so as well. Got the thigh swivel. You've got double jointed knees. You've got the ankle, so that pivot as well. You've got the full forward, full backwards, and then we've got the tilt down, tilt to the right, tilt to the left, and tilt up. And of course, we've got the toe joint that goes both up and down. So overall, pretty much what we expect at this point from a Figuarts figure. You can get him in pretty much any pose you could possibly want. Alright, time for some accessories. We're going to start with the extra heads. First one up is going to be the base head with the turban on it. As you can see, quite a bit of detail there in the turban itself with the wrappings, the ears there. You've got the purple piece up in the top. And then you do have a secondary turban head, and the turban actually just comes off and pops right onto each or both of these heads. This one, he's a little more angry, kind of screaming. He's kind of looking a little bit off to the right. And then we have some of the no turban heads of the antennas. You can see, once again, pretty angry. You've got the veins popping in his forehead and throughout the rest of his head. And then the last one is this guy here, which is the, I guess, special beam cannon, or like, oh shit, someone's beside me kind of head, looking for that big side eye. And onto the hands, we have these kind of clawed, gripping hands. As you can see, we've got the white nails painted on there. Got all the individual fingers in different positions. And then we do have a pair of kind of flat blast hands. Again, fingers kind of fully spread apart. You've got the white nails painted on there as well. And then he does have one last hand, and this one is a special beam cannon hand. Got the 2 fingers pointing out, you've got the nails, molding in the knuckles, everything looks great. Only comes on the right hand though, no left hand for this one. And then next up we do have his folded arms, which you just pop off, have little peg holes in them. Goes right on just like the rest of the Figuarts. And then from there we do have his severed arm, which again pops off. It can go on either arm, but it's primarily his left is what we've seen him have chopped off in the past. And then we do have his cape. This one's a little different from what we've seen in the past, so it has 2 pieces. We've got the base part that goes over the shoulders. You just pop his head off to put that on. And then his new style, it comes apart, so you can kind of pose a little bit, but unfortunately, it's not like anything crazy because it doesn't like cover everything. But the way you actually put that in, they grab the figure here. So the way it works is he has this piece right here, you pop right off. Got some pegs in there. So you do have these that can hook on to like the posable arms. Just kind of pop up. Oh, let me grab the other one. Just kind of pops right in to the back like so, like that. And then you do have the cape itself, which has a peg that goes into the hole right in his shoulders. And then pop that over top and pop his head back on. And voila, got your cape on. And it still looks pretty cool. I understand what they were going for. I just don't think it worked the way I would have liked it to work. Alright, so quick size comparison. They did scale this Piccolo a little better than they have in the past. So as you can see, he is a lot taller than just Goku. But then he's just a little bit shorter than Jiren. Now, granted, we don't really see Jiren and him in the show like next to each other, but I'd say this is pretty comparable as far as Piccolo's actual scale. Alright, last thing I want to look at is the box. So we've got Piccolo here on the front with all that bright green colors. You've got all the logos at the bottom. You've got the Piccolo Proud Namekian on the side. And then you've got the Figuarts logo at the bottom as well. On the back, you've got a bunch of pictures of the figure posed. You've got all of the Japanese writing and warnings down at the bottom in the UPC. Got more of that bright green with Piccolo in the gray. And then top, more images, sticker showing I bought it from Amazon. And then on the bottom, again, that bright green with the Piccolo's face. So pretty much what we've been getting. I really do like these boxes, and I hope they don't get rid of them anytime soon. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for this week's video. As always, if you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the little bell to get notifications when our videos go up. We have Modern Toyfare reviews on Mondays and Modern Toyfare news with me and Jamar on Fridays. If you want to support the channel, there's a little link below for tpublic.com. It takes you to our store. We have all sorts of different shirts and mugs, phone cases, pillows, all sorts of stuff with our logo on it, or just other designs that I've worked up in Photoshop. So feel free to give those a look. Also, make sure to check us out on social media. Twitter and Instagram are at Modern Toyfare. We do currently have a giveaway going on, so also check out Modern Toyfare News to hear more about that. Hopefully we'll see you next week, same toy time, same Toyfare channel. Thank you for watching.